Good morning. Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, it's all about you and how you can create and design the life that you truly want without allowing your old self to hold you back any longer. Now, if you're in a place where you know you can do more, you know you can accomplish certain things in your life, whether it's more money, more better relationships, a greater lifestyle, but there's something that just stops you. Like you know what action steps that you need to take, but you overthink. And it literally stops you in your track. And then you go back to living your life day to day without much improvement because let's face it, life has a lot to offer. We have to work, we have to operate our business, we have a family, possibly have families and friends and etc. Like things take up our time. Now, when we decide that we want to accomplish something totally different than the present situation, there's that old version of ourself or the present version of ourself that simply wants to hold us back. I always like to say if you are going to think about something twice, you are overthinking. The reality is, our current self does not want us to move forward. Our current self is somewhat comfortable, somewhat satisfied, and it knows the road. It knows what's possible. It knows that if I continue taking these action steps, I'm going to lead to this familiar situation, space. Maybe it's the amount of money that you want to earn. Maybe it's the business. You don't want to get uncomfortable. And that was me for a very long time. I had created a good amount of success financially and what I thought was also my personal life. But the reality was, there's always another level. It does not matter how much success that you have created. Literally, there is another level. So if you are in a place where you are failing in a really big way, just know that there's certain things that you got to change. And it all starts with the way that we think. Now, if you go to make a decision, once you make a decision, you decide on what you want to accomplish, that old version of you is simply going to hold you back where you are because it wants to keep you comfortable and safe. The new version, your spiritual side of your personality, is always for expansion and fuller expression. That means we always must be in a place of growth. Like it doesn't matter. I know in my business, in my relationship, in my health, if I am doing this good right now, I know that I can get to a better place. One simple question that you can ask, but it's very powerful every single day, is how can I get myself to a better situation? Physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. You know, what I like to say is, and this has been my experience, and the first time I heard it from my mentor, I didn't really understand it. And it probably took me about 30 times to really comprehend what he was saying. Because when we are learning, when we are growing, there's certain levels of growth, right? So we cannot comprehend certain things until we accomplish certain things in that growth cycle. So the reality is, when we have a question, we can ask the question to our higher self. And that question always, always, always comes with an answer. And this is the topic that I want to discuss with you today. There is a part of you, it's one of your six higher faculties, and it is your intuition. I like to say that it is our inner GPS. It is our inner GPS. It is always guiding us. It is always maneuvering us. It's always giving us ideas on how to get to that next step. Now, one important factor that if you are, let's say you're getting results that you don't necessarily want, you got to understand one thing. Your intuition doesn't know any right from wrong. Your subconscious mind has no ability to reject. So, whatever you are entertaining, maybe you're entertaining what's happening in the world today. Maybe you're entertaining your present situation. Maybe you're entertaining the relationship that's not to your satisfaction. Any area of your life that you are entertaining on a regular basis, that is becoming your dominating thought. And that is also your dominating belief and your dominating emotion. Now, that is your priority. Unconsciously, you have made that your priority. And your subconscious is like, okay, well, let me give this person those experiences in his or hers physical reality. And that is the way it works. And your intuition starts guiding you every step of the way towards what you don't want. Now, on the opposite side, and this is why I like to say this is where the mental freedom is. This is where everything is. My financial freedom, mental freedom, health freedom, relationship freedom is when we know that everything is happening to our advantage, every single thing, and we trust that anything that is going on in our life is simply for our own good. Now, if we are focusing on what we don't want, now we turn that into our desire. But if we focus, we flip the switch. It's like a light. We flip the switch and we say, every single day, all day long, I'm going to put all my focus, all my energy, all my attention on the outcome that I want. Now, your subconscious mind has no ability. It's going to accept that as part of your new reality. It's saying, okay, this is what you want. You want more money. I'm going to show you how to get more money. You want better relationship. I'm going to show you how to get into a better relationship. You want more greater health. You want to live in a place of abundance. It doesn't matter what it is. It's going to accept your dominating thought. And that is why it is so important. It is so key. I cannot emphasize this enough that we must always entertain the thing that we want the most. When we do that, now we're living on that vibration. Now we're living on that frequency. And there's got to be a sense of gratitude too about the life that we currently have. Because if you're not grateful for what you currently have, it's very difficult for God to give you more of what you want. So always have a grateful heart. Understand this concept that every single day, when you are grateful, you're setting yourself on a different frequency, different vibration. And that is the vibration that you must be on in order to create something new in your life, something greater in your life. So adapt this habit where, at the beginning, we're not going to be grateful for everything in our life. At the beginning, maybe it's a new process for you. Maybe it's a new habit that you didn't believe in before. But trust me, it works, and it works every single time for every single person. If you are grateful every single day and you do that for 7 days, for 30 days, for 60 days, for 90 days, eventually that's part of your programming. That's part of your paradigm. That's part of your belief system. Now you get to walk around your town, your city, wherever you live, and you're grateful for everything that is showing up in your life. The good, you're grateful for. The bad, you're grateful for. It doesn't matter what shows up, you are totally in a place of harmony. Now, this might not be the case every single time. There is going to be some times that maybe you're not grateful, and that is okay. We got to give ourselves grace. We got to understand the process and understand that, we cannot turn the switch on literally overnight. This takes somewhat a good amount of time, a lot of repetition, so we can create this new foundation where we are coming from a place of gratitude. And trust me when I tell you, that is the key to freedom. Now, when we entertain the outcome that we want most of the time, and we're visualizing it on the hour, like this is what I want, this is the kind of relationship that I want, this is the finances that I want to earn, this is the kind of lifestyle that I want to have, and always come from the place as it's already yours. Develop this ability where you have total faith that what you ask for, you shall receive. It is that simple. It says it in the Bible. Now, when we are on that frequency, your subconscious accepts that as reality. Your intuition and your GPS is going to start guiding you towards that exact outcome. And that is why it is so important to have a goal in mind and make that goal a priority. Understanding creates freedom, and I want to help you create the life that you want because at one point, I used to live in a place of scarcity, doubt, worry, mental exhaustion, anxiety, depression. I lived through all that. And trust me, when I tell you that if I can get through it, so can you. If I can create the life that I want financially, so can you. The truth is, we all must take risk in order to get to our destination. And I am hosting a special 3 months course that's going to help you build this foundation in order for you to start building the life that you truly want. So if you are interested, reach out to myself or somebody on my team. We can share with you exactly what the steps are, what you're going to get, and the amount of time we're going to spend together. And let's start building the life that you truly desire. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, like and share, and post what would you like me to do the next video on. Thank you guys and have a blessed day.